Have you heard of Project Cirrus? On the afternoon of October 13th, 1947, B-17 aircraft penetrated a hurricane 450 miles east of Jacksonville and dumped 180 pounds of crushed dry ice into the storm, just to see what would happen. This was the first attempt to modify a tropical cyclone by seeding it with freezing nuclei. Vincent Schaefer of General Electric Laboratories discovered that by introducing dry ice into an environment with supercooled water, he could induce the water to freeze into ice. He realized that this could be done in the free atmosphere and could spur microphysical reactions that would alter the clouds and precipitation. GE Labs reached an agreement with the Naval Research Laboratory and Army Signal Corps, dubbed Project Cirrus, to carry out experiments where the Air Force aircraft would seed clouds and fog with dry ice to see what changes would occur. On October 12th, a hurricane designated King by the Air Force Hurricane Office moved northeastwards over Florida. The next day, the storm moved off the coast and continued out to sea. This seemed an ideal case for Project Cirrus, as the hurricane was no longer interacting with land and would not affect anyone after the experiment. That afternoon, two B-17s and a B-29 left Mobile, Alabama, and flew eastward to intercept the hurricane. The first bomber flew at cloud top level and did the seeding. Large chunks of ice were fed into a crusher on the plane and dumped from the belly into the clouds below. The second B-17 followed a half a mile behind and 3,000 feet above to document the cloud changes. The trailing B-26 was the control aircraft, carried Schaefer to monitor the changes and direct the other two planes. To their astonishment, the hurricane had made a 135-degree left turn and was now moving due west. On top of that, it was strengthening. By the afternoon of the 15th, Hurricane King struck Savannah, Georgia. One person died in the storm surge, and $2 million in damage was done to Georgia and South Carolina. The public was outraged that the scientists had caused the storm to swerve into Georgia, and threats of lawsuits were thrown out. GE's case was not helped when the head of its laboratories, Dr. Irving Langmuir, issued a statement that he was 99% sure the storm had changed course due to the seeding.